Alright guys, welcome back to part 13 of the Rome 2 Total War Roman campaign. In the last part, we started a war with the Averni, we conquered Bibrecht, and we took Tolosa and defeated a rather large army here. We gotta finish the campaign in Spain, which we're able to move this army up now, which is really good. We'll actually force march him to meet up with this army a little bit quicker. But we're gonna end the turn and see what they do to counter us. Pull away from Taraco. That's what it looks like.
Simple needs. All
The
we
Ray
ask
Eddie
is a
want a
small amount of
defensive
wealth.
alliance because they're
You
at
will
war with
hardly
the
notice
Averni
it.
too. Which, honestly, I'll give them a defensive alliance.
Darkness gathers.
The
Let it
Cherati
be the
want a
light for
defensive
my people.
alliance.
I ask humbly for a treaty.
They're at war with the Lusitani. That gives me an excuse to campaign in central Spain. So, yeah, we'll accept that for now. We will eventually conquer both of them, most likely. But we'll see what happens.
At your command.
Is this city undefended?
Make haste, men. Ready for further orders.
Carthage has ours surrounded.
At your command.
So if we offer... I don't want to get logged down in a two-front war. So if we move here... Sorry. We got the Pictones. They have a defensive alliance. I mean, they are at war with the Arveci. The Arveci.
Good and noble friend. What an honor you do
We
us.
can
Come,
join
speak so
war
that the
against the
spirits can hear your
Pictones.
words. The God.
That means we will have a major battle right there. This army
We hunger for battle.
can follow up to keep them from doing anything stupid. This army... So Bertigala is probably going to fall. So if we pull this army south and take them... I don't want to leave this city open for attack. And we can't even reach it anyway. So we're going to sit here for a minute. And right here, we're going to go to concentrated ground. Go right here, check on Rome. Go up some stuff. Try to make us a little bit more money. Get our second army positioned to invade Macedon. Which it looks like they're focusing over here. So we probably going to go with war with them sooner rather than later. But the downside is we have 2 armies in Spain, 3 in Gaul, none in Italy, Sicily, or Africa. So we'd be really stretched between 2 wars. And how's the political situation? You guys need loyalty secured more. Down to 0%. Which we should be starting to even that out. Alright, let's end the turn. Let's see if the Pictones attack our legions. I don't expect them to. I don't want mercenaries, really. Slums and Tolosa, of course there is. So... we got this army down here. Which actually focus on this army. We'll put you near Tolosa. We'll take this army off of force march and take ours. Be a pretty good chunk of the coast. So we can go from 8 to 10 armies now. We definitely can't really afford that, but I mean, it's nice to have it. Here, we'll turn that off. Right here, we have wine right here, right? No. This army, so it is on force march. Let's begin. Let's take you off of force march, and we'll just leave you near our allies' capital. Right here. Did this army even attack it? No. We don't have the money to build up, and nor do we have... We could move out if we conquered more of the province. We gotta focus on defeating the Averni in the south. Once we push them out of Spain, it'll be solid for us. And we gotta worry about the Pictones. The Pictones might just peace out with us. I really don't want a large, like, portion of Gaul to be independent. If we have to do multiple wars, maybe. Money at our family? No. Alright, let's see. Can we adopt? Is this all we got? Adopt. Can adopt again. She can seek a spouse. You can seek a spouse. Go ahead and adopt her. We'll have her. Secure promotion. We're going to send diplomats to Dacia. And we'll try to secure our African territory. And we'll improve relations with the Helvetii. This army's now on water. So what we're going to do is keep this army in the position to shadow it. You start marching north. And then you two might turn into slums again. Hopefully not. Start threatening Bertigala. Holy shit. Yeah, fall the fuck back. Force march back to Toulouse. Alright. You get that, get that. It looks like we are broke again. I don't know if this army is strong enough to beat it by itself, but it locks you in the south. What's this army made out of? Celtic warriors. Let's go fight it. If we can destroy it, it'd be great. Let's inflict more casualties on the Averni. I don't want Fam to become like a puppet state. I want all this territory. Whatever gives me more money.
At once. Commander.
You... 3% wealth generated by slaves. Get that. You... Go ahead and destroy this army. And give me a little bit more money. Make 690 more. Alright. Now you can work your way back down. Then... Lusitani's got an army right here. Honestly, we could probably beat it. I just don't want to be drugged down to like a Vietnam-esque like conflict. Ours right here. Make one of these. You can move to Tarraco and give me the provincial capital. Now Carthage is destroyed. That was a pretty good use of our time expansion-wise. We're a little low on money. I want a practice field. Yeah, Tarraco's actually in a different province. It'd just be a really big annoying war. Now this army's free, essentially.
For battle. On the move. Your next command.
I have you... No, I can't put you in ambush. Alright. Let's see what they do next. Okay, the Pictones are attacking us. Destroying this army would basically force them to make them our client state. We don't have to fight this. So let's destroy their army. Release the captives. We're going to destroy that army next turn. And we're going to go thriving trade. So now all these troops are going to become legionaries. They cost 750. They're all legionaries now. And you two become veteran legionaries, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it to the Gallic armies first. Just so we have the ability to have better troops up here and to hold it better. This technology... what do we want? We got cohort organization. Well, you get professional soldier D, which will reduce our upkeep by 6%, which is honestly, it takes 17 turns, which I'm not against getting. Let's get this first. Then we're from here, march out. Oh, their armies aren't destroyed yet. We march you like right behind. You might be in reinforcement range. No, but we might be able just to outright defeat these armies. What's the percentage? We lose half the army. Let's fall back. Let's wait. Down here, actually, Macedonian armies first. Is going to... Ooh, that has greatly impacted how much money we have. So we're going to have to take some settlements. That actually means I also don't want this. I want... We gotta start working on making some money. We don't have very much. So this turn, we tax the shit out of everybody. We'll make 6,000, giving us a nest egg of about 8,600. Which honestly is probably worth it. Right here, we gotta get standard buildings going. We gotta make more money. Julia influence minus 4 senators, that's fine. Alright. So now from here, put it back down here, we're making 1,200 per turn. We should have had more money. But maybe not. Maybe my math was wrong. I don't know. But we gotta work on expansion.
On the move. We hunger. March. Let them cower before Rome. We hunger for battle.
Move you closer. We'll take Vertigala. This locks up Southern Gaul as ours by like a mile. We'll do... While we're campaigning, it's basically always going to be a... Basically always going to be a garrison colonia. We'll actually wait and do Temple of Jupiter. Down here... The armies are freed up. Let's actually pull this army. Canterbury. See, we would basically own most of Spain if we just went to war with them. Let's at least update the Let's upgrade this army. Fuck it. Can I realistically afford to do this one? Oh, I'm out of money, but we'll see. We'll get 1,500 this turn. Because we're only making 800 per turn. And they want us to go out and do all of that. But you're not in our territory. Let's upgrade our army. Leaving us making 300 per turn. So we're gonna have to show out some Mune. This army's fine. Got a Pictoni army. Alright, we're gonna have to raise taxes. See who likes us and who doesn't. Egypt, are you willing to trade with me? If I give you money.
Egyptians do not need to be troubled by foreigners and their goods. So speaks Pharaoh.
No, but you're
Trade
close.
is beneath the notice of Pharaoh, the all-wise and all-seeing. Particularly,
Seleucids probably won't trade. Rayeti.
You honor us.
Trade agreement.
All praise to the gods. They have led us to wise speech and heartfelt friendship.
See if
my
we can't get
master
them to
extends
give
the
me...
most magnificent welcome to you. And
No, they're not going to give me money. But... Alright. We're going to have highest shit taxes for this turn. We're going to see if I can't get any decent upgrades. I can't upgrade this. So you get that. I'm going to start campaigning. Really got to start focusing on expansion. I'll free up 4%. From that army.
These people trouble even the gods. I beg you, march against them before it's too late.
I don't even know where they're at. Oh, they're over here? I mean, I can. Give me land of Pannonia. Are they willing to pay me?
I speak as the sword cuts, direct to the bone of the matter. Listen, and possible to give agreement.
Looks like the Macedonian campaign's gonna have to wait, but the Pictones are attacking us at a bridge. So let's fight this battle. Let's look at our new legionary units. See if they can't prove to me why they're expensive as shit. Oh, they are. I've played this game before. Yeah, they are on the other side of the river. Is there a bridge? There is a bridge. So we put our veteran legionaries, our old triarii, at the bridge. 2 skirmishers. We'll put some reserve units in the general. Here, the place where they can cross. The cavalry in between both armies. I don't think they can cross over there. What's left? 3 units? Alright, let's start this. Yeah, no, they definitely can't.
Now Gaul blood on my sword. This I swear by all the gods and by the honor of my ancestors. I will have blood, and you men will have victory. At speed! Double time! Velites!
Right, if they don't intercept us for us, we're gonna be able to flank fairly easily. They're sending some wolves across. We're able to conquer Gaul is gonna greatly enrich our empire, which should be pretty easy to do.
Legion allies! Your orders! At speed! Velites! Fire! Legio charge!
Don't have any spearmen left in this army, so we might have to readjust our army comps. We should otherwise be fine.
Missile infantry! Ready and waiting!
Let's switch form.
Advance at speed! Velites!
You two start firing on their infantry units. They ain't doing nothing.
Melee infantry at your command. To protect.
Get this army across.
In the name of Rome! Velites! In the name of Rome! Brave Romans to a man!
Start pulling you this way. The cavalry is going to join this force. We should be able to hold against this for a while. Our units are significantly better than theirs. They're piled so far up.
Melee infantry ready! Legion allies! Move up! Quick!
Send in some reserves.
Sons of Mars! Glory! Melee infantry at your command. Macaco!
Cavalry should be able to cut them off. We should be able to destroy this whole army.
Legion allies! At your service!
Fairly easily.
Happy to serve Rome! Missile infantry
Over
ready!
to move over here as well, but the cavalry is gonna smash into their rear sooner rather than later. At that point, they might all break. Look how bloody this guy is. Their numbers mean nothing when we're able to choke them out like this. Send in another reserve unit. We gotta contain them.
Melee infantry ready!
I don't want to be able to leak out. Okay, here we go. Mass cap charge up the bridge. Into their rear. There we go.
Cavalry!
Here's our general. Right here he is. Right in the middle.
Ready for orders! Take aim! Macaco!
He got his army trapped. He dead. Done did it, he dead.
Melee troops! Cut them down! Mounted warriors! Make them bleed! Yeah!
We got the rest of the army coming in. We got fresh reserve units right here.
Legionaries!
Actually, 3 reserve units. Get more cinematic shots. editing Patrick at any point, fast forward and cut stuff out.
All right. Legionaries! Victory from Rampage! Velites, now!
They're smashed. They're trying to leak out now.
Cavalry! Riders, advance!
Mass cav charge. Where's the rest of the units? No, they're all here.
Infantry at your command! Legionaries! Strike off! Mounted death! Macaco! Legionaries! Brave Romans to a man! Attack! Advance! Legionaries! Break off! Commander! Double time! Back now! Romans ready for duty! Legionaries! Cavalry! Riders forward! Ready for battle! Quickly now! Ready! Take aim! Melee troops awaiting orders!
And now we got the general fighting. They're starting to run out of numbers. I wish I could see how many men were left behind in Attila. The whole army's breaking.
Hold Romans all! Legionaries! Double time!
Line them up. We ain't letting them escape now. Continue this. We're gonna kill them all. Their whole army.
Melee infantry ready! Commander! Order them! Attack! Ready! For Roma! Engage! Follow me! Warriors ready!
Oh, where's the general unit?
Riders, move out! Fire! Equo! Warriors eager for blood!
Kill them all, boys. Kill them all. See how little survived. That's kind of cool. Alright, we took 300 losses, left them with basically 150. So the Pictones just suffered a humiliating defeat. Which means we are able to put pressure into Central Gaul. How's our politics looking? Get this done. You're gonna go north and slaughter this army. Lamanum would bring me a fair amount of territory. Question is,
We hunger much. We cannot pass here. At once. Ready for battle.
I think we go north towards Lamonium.
Your next command.
See if they will be our client state.
My time is better spent feasting and hunting than listening. So be quick with your chattering.
No, we ain't getting no peace treaty.
Commander.
We are here to conquer. My taxes set up high. Yes. Alright, one more turn of max taxes and then we're gonna lower it. I started taxes back down to normal. Here. Get rid of that. This army. Can we attack the Razorbacks? Really try to force the issue that they don't get to be independent. We captured 263. Slaves will give us a public order issue. But I'd rather have the 1200.
That is impossible. At your command. Forgive me, but I cannot.
Hit this while I see it. You can get some bonuses. For 5 melee attack, we'll get that done also. Which, that frees up our ability. That's starting to stabilize. We can take Nemesis now. Little to no issue. Central Gaul is ours. Which is a good thing. We'll get auxilia barracks there. That's a decent thing, I guess. You can pull back up this way. Eventually, we're going to have to deal with the Rieti and expand to the Rhine. The Veneti are being annoying. Oh yeah, we went to war with the Bruci. These armies need to fall back. You're on force march still. So force march the Iater. And these armies haven't been upgraded. Well, I thought it was. Apparently not. Is it this one? Yeah, we got 2 armies over there. So we're going to have to probably start recruiting auxilia infantry to make up spears so we don't get blown up by cavalry as hard. But we are expanding a lot. I want to see if we can't get the Pictones to be our client state. Now, after we defeated them again.
Gods of the afterlife, spare my ass.
Make
Well,
client
why do you
state.
trouble my
Trade
digestion
agreement.
today?
Will they pay me? No, they will not pay me. What if I change it from 2,000? What if I try? Oh, apparently I can't type. See if they will be our client state.
The gods will frown that I have
Yeah, the gods might frown that you have accepted, but that's whatever. We at war with the Lusitani. No, we're at war over here. This army. Let's move up. We're not at siege anywhere. The Lusitani. That would be an interesting opportunity, because if they take that,
At ease, men.
and then we join their war, we can take this region and give us control, make us the master of the Western Mediterranean. Which would be a pretty good conquest in my opinion. Over here, we got Bertigala. This is our puppet state at this point. Let's fall back. Their army's destroyed, essentially. Yeah, Varney might make peace with us. But now we got to focus on expanding into Pannonia. Which shouldn't be a huge deal, really. Let's see what happens. Right, so we're going to advance here. You turn around and destroy this army. Actually destroy it. Because with a faction with one settlement definitely does not have the money to replace that army relatively soon. And we're able to get about 6,000. We can send you down here to destroy the army that's raiding. You can let this army sit here. You're able to move up. And from here, let's get that. And Suburbia. We're going to be making some more money soon. We're making 1,800 per turn, which isn't bad. The Armatians are going to annoy me. Get this army. Their upkeep's not that high. If we just get base legionnaires and use it to cover Africa. It's gonna eat a lot of our money. Alright, at the end of that last turn the game crashed. So let's take you off force march and have you move up this way. And then you can start to move up. But we're going to call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this part. It's going to be a little bit longer than usual. But anyway, peace.